So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Portland. So I have a quiz for you. There are 4 states in America that have more than one holy ground. What are they?
California.
Oregon.
New York.
New York.
Washington, D.C. has 2, but it's not a state. And Florida, yes. So think about it. Most countries in the world, the majority, don't have even one holy ground created by fathers. There's only 45 other countries that have a holy ground made directly by 2 parents. And America has 55, more than half. Wow. And Oregon has 2. That puts you above 100 other nations in the world that Father loved Oregon more substantially. So with that blessing comes responsibility. Responsibility and opportunity. You know, when Father came here in 1965, I'm sure he wanted to plant the seeds of his truth and love in people, but there weren't that many around. And so, as a formation stage, he planted it in the ground that we stand on now. Just for a moment, feel that ground beneath your feet. And know with a certainty that the Messiah and Lord of Second Advent stood right here. What an amazing thing that is. When you think of all the Christians, you could say with certainty, I'm standing where Jesus stood. How much that would mean. In fact, people go to Jerusalem, they're not even sure. But they go where they think Jesus might have stood, and it changes their lives. And we've had the privilege to stand where our 2 parents stood every day for the last 43 days. It's such an honor. It's so humbling. When Father came back, he planted his seed in us. No longer the holy grounds, but in us, in our lives, in our families, in our future. And now, True Mother is planting the seed in a new generation. As you know, right now in Hawaii, she's concluding the Aloha workshop for young children who are 15 and 16 years old. This is God's desire to reach all the way back to the very beginning of human life, to the very first moment, to make it great and to make it holy. But we know that life is not so simple. It's messy, and problems happen. I think every one of us in our families has more than one struggle that we have to face. A few months ago, Mother talked to me about that with a couple of other people. What she said I want to share with you. Never give up. Never stop believing that God has a plan for you, for your children, for your family, for your relatives, for America. In the book of Jeremiah 29 and 11, God says, I know the plans I have for you, to prosper you and give you fortune, not to harm you. So God has a plan for our lives, but we often don't see it. The purpose of coming here to Holy Ground this morning is to reconnect with God's plan for our lives. Amen. It's true it may not be plan A anymore. Maybe plan B or plan C. In my case, plan triple Z. But it's okay, because every plan of God is a good plan. It's the best plan possible.
All right.
And God is only waiting for us to accept his offer of a new start and a new beginning.
Amen.
At each holy ground, I've asked every person present to feel with confidence, I am called by God here this morning. There's 1 million people live around Portland, but only a few hundred received God's commission to come here this morning. And what is that commission? To testify, to sow our own seeds of true love. That means, very simply, we have to open our mouths and our hearts and speak out and let people know. It's early in the morning. So if I ask you, have you today shared with somebody about the amazing news that Christ is here? You may say no, and it's okay, because it's only 8:40. But by the time we get to Eugene, if the answer is still no, something is wrong. There's an opportunity to share every single day. And if all of us did that, just one person a day, our movement would be transformed. A lot of people are asking me, where is the Pentecost? Where is Father coming down from heaven to multiply and build his kingdom? The answer is, it's in us. If we change, our movement would change, America would change. All of it is for the higher purpose. So I want you to feel this morning, just one more time, move your feet around. Get some of that holy dirt on your shoes. And take it with you. Take it with you so that from now on you feel I am walking with the Messiah, the true parents, the Son of God, and I will never let my feet depart from his footsteps. God bless you. God bless Portland.